Welcome and thank you for stopping by, and I hope you'll stay to the end. Okay, Rita had said that in the comments that she had actually used this and that she really liked it. So, I don't care for the sourdough bread. I realize that's why I stopped doing it in the beginning, but I do use the starter for other things, so I am going to hold on to mine. I decided to go ahead and give the care instructions of your starter. Now, every time you remove starter from your container, the directions say to store it in a plastic bowl with a plastic top. Now, if you've got a glass bowl with a plastic top, that's fine. But every time you use your starter, you replenish it with 3/4 cup of flour, 3/4 cup of water, either a tablespoon of sugar or a tablespoon of honey. Stir it, let it sit out until the next morning. You lightly cover it because you don't want bugs and stuff to get into it. And then the next day, cover it back with your top and put it back in the refrigerator. Now, if you don't use any or remove anything from it in 10 days, you just go in there and either throw 1 tablespoon of sugar or 1 tablespoon of honey, one of the two, and just stir it and put it back in the refrigerator. You don't have to let it sit out, okay? That's replenishing it. So I hope you find this helpful and hold on to it because I'm going to make some cinnamon rolls with this starter. And if everything turns out okay, because I've never made them before, I'll let you know. I'm going to show you the recipe. But now I'm going to show you some beautiful bread that I made. Now I had to have bread, and that other bread, the sourdough, did not work out for me. I just don't like the taste. Now, I don't buy bread at the store, so I had to quick make me one this morning, and I went with my rustic recipe. But I said that I wanted fermented dough, and there is something called poolish. I've made it before. I forgot about it years ago. And so I may try that again because it's a fermented, but it's not a sourdough. And the bread does not taste sour either. And so I'm going to try that next. And when I do, I will let you guys in on it. Now, that sourdough starter, it's in my refrigerator. The original one that I made, the big tall bottle, where I used 2 cups of flour, 2 cups of water, and a package of yeast. I'm saving that because I can make pancakes with it. And I can make cinnamon rolls and other things with that starter that when you do put sugar with it, it won't taste so sour. So I'm not going to get rid of it completely. But this is my good trusty loaf right here. And I'm going to slice me up a slice of that this morning because I'm hungry. It's late here. And I got busy making bread. And so this is the loaf I made. It's my rustic. You can go and look for the recipe for it. And it's absolutely delicious. Now I couldn't, that's a crumb I couldn't slice the bread and hold my camera at the same time. But I want you to see inside this perfect, beautiful rustic bread. I've showed you guys how I slice and cut this. But it's awesome tasting and it's so easy. It's still my good old faithful bread. Simple, easy, and that's it. For some of you who maybe didn't see how I cut it, I lay the bread down where the cut side is on the table, and then I just slice. As you can see, I just slice it. And it gives me beautiful slices. You see that? That's just how I do it.